So I was reaching in my pocket and I felt a tag, so I decided to read what size it was, but instead I found an inspirational quote. It says, "An explorer sailed around the world searching for the fountain of youth, and the whole time all he had to do was jump off the boat." Jacques Cousteau. How cool is that? Okay, more. I want more. So another pair of shorts had this quote. "I only went out for a walk and finally concluded to stay out till sundown, for going out, I found, was really going in." John Muir. And finally, on the sweatpants, "The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why." Mark Twain. I have to say these quotes are a very nice touch. Completely unexpected, but very appreciated. One of the benefits of putting yourself out on the internet is that from time to time, people, brands, and companies will reach out to you and want to collaborate. Case in point, recently a Southern California-based company named Vuori reached out to me and asked me to do an honest review of their clothing line. And I was like, heck yeah, Vuori. I mean, who doesn't like free clothes? So in this video, you're gonna get exactly that, my honest opinion of this company. Before we jump into the review, I just wanna say that the process of finding clothes for myself is a struggle. I very rarely find clothes that actually fit me wonderfully. I have a build that's very muscular and stocky. This prevents me from wearing certain types of clothes. Like, as much as I wanna wear skinny jeans, I can almost never find skinny jeans that actually fit me, that don't restrict motion. Generally, I can't wear slim-fitting t-shirts because I feel claustrophobic and constricted in them as well. And this is kind of a drag because I want to look hip, but it's very difficult. I'm a small town bumpkin. I live in a little town in Oregon. Here there are not a whole lot of choices for fashionable men's clothing. So when I go shopping, generally I do it somewhere else, in a big city somewhere. I've been burned numerous times. I've spent literally thousands of dollars over the years buying clothes that seem to fit in the dressing room. I bring them home only to discover that, like I said already, the movement is restrictive, they're not comfortable, they just don't bend well. Maybe I wash them and all the sizing gets messed up. So it's kind of a drag. It brings me down, and my general expectation for shopping trips is very low. Given this past experience, my expectation for the Vuori clothing was very low. When I got the package, however, I tried everything on and my first impression was very positive. The shirts fit, the clothes fit, the fabric was really nice. You know, it didn't really seem to be constricting in any way, shape, or form. And I thought, interesting. But just trying on clothes out of the box isn't enough. I wanted to give an honest review, so I had to put these clothes to the ultimate test. I already had a trip to Hawaii lined up, and I decided to take a big risk and only pack Vuori clothing on my trip to see if they worked or didn't. On my trip in Hawaii, in typical adventurous Sergei fashion, I did push-ups, lots and lots of push-ups. I did squats in scenic places. I did pull-ups. I learned how to make hats out of coconut fronds from a local woman. I hiked Mauna Kea, the tallest mountain in the state. I went to the southernmost tip of the United States and jumped off a cliff. I actually liked it so much that I did it over and over and over again. I swam in the ocean, of course. I ate papaya. I went on bike rides. I hiked to see lava, glorious, magical lava, and this experience changed my life forever. I went paddleboarding in the ocean, and I even managed to participate in a salsa dance festival. And the verdict is that these clothes frickin' rock. Throughout all of my adventures, there was never one single point where my clothes interfered with my day. Meaning my body just moved naturally. The clothes didn't restrict my movements, which for me personally is very important. And it's all that I can hope for in clothing. On top of that, you know, when you're talking about activewear, generally I think of activewear as things you wear to the gym, but you can't necessarily wear out in public. And with the Vuori clothing, they found a really nice balance for both. So at the end of my adventures, when the day was done and I wanted to go out to eat, or, you know, just be in public again, I literally didn't have to change. I could just carry on, and I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't feel like I was a bum, which was a very nice thing about the brand. So I'm a huge fan. I will definitely be doing business with Vuori in the future, and I recommend that you do the same, especially if you're an active guy. You know, I don't have to tell you that there's not that many choices for us out there. and you should check out Vuori at vuoriclothing.com. I will include a link for this in the description of this video below. The last thing that I want to mention is that while Vuori mostly caters to men, they do have a line of very nice women's yoga pants. And in the box of clothes that they sent me, they included a couple pairs, which I passed along to my girlfriend, and she freaked out. She loves those things, she lives in them. And so ladies, you might want to go to vuoriclothing.com as well and see if you can't find something to help you look fly. Vuori, thank you so much for collaborating with me. I was very stoked and impressed with your clothing, and high five to the fact that now I found a brand that works.